Hey, what's up, guys? It's Nathan, the Vigilance here, and today it's a little bit of a late night real talk video. I just wanted to explain some things about that last video with the whole Vbuck dilemma and give my actual thoughts on it and make it less of a meme of it. Obviously the entire video was a joke with Ali and the thumbnail and all that. It was essentially just a complete meme overall. But I just wanted to give you guys my actual thoughts on spending V-Bucks, and realistically, it is a complete waste of money. I don't encourage anybody to spend video or real money on in-game cosmetics, unless of course that's like the thing you want to spend money on. I mean, if you want to do it, go ahead, but don't ever feel pressure to do it. It seems, in my opinion, completely pointless to do so. They're very short-lived. I mean, you can buy one or two if you really love it. It's like your favorite cosmetic in the game. But the more you buy, the more you want to buy more and more and more, and you get caught up in it. When realistically, you could just buy like useful things, like like things that'll make you play better, like a better mouse, a better keyboard, a better microphone, really better headset. Really whatever, a better computer. You save up. Because this stuff's expensive. Like in that video, I spent I think $35 just on a joke, essentially. Even though I use the skins, like in the gameplay right now, I'm using the skin. It's a joke to me. Like, I don't really play the game as much as I might seem like. Like, I have the robe and all, so I do play the game a decent bit. But really, these two skins, I don't really use that much. You might be able to make the argument that I use one of them a lot. Like, I use the Triceratops. But in that sense, it is one of my favorite skins in the game. Maybe not, even if not my favorite skin in the game, it's one of the favorite skins of the game. And that's basically the only one I play with right now, because I love it so much. So if you have a skin like that in a game that you like so much that you play with it every game, then yeah, I can understand spending money on the game. But if you're just kind of spending money on the game to spend money on the game because you have extra money, it's like, why not save up that money to buy the next console, the next new hot video game, next, like, scuff controller if you're on console, or like a Razer Death Adder if you're on PC, I don't really know what you guys are doing with your money, but I recommend you don't spend it on in-game cosmetics when you could use it for more useful things that actually improve your gameplay. And if you want to, like, a lot of people buy skins because they think it'll make them look better, I guess, and in a sense I can see why you would say that, because it kind of does. On Twitch you see a guy with a really rare skin, it's like, okay, this guy's been playing the game for a little while, he knows what he's doing. And if you're streaming, or honestly I recommend improving your stream, not improving the skins in your game. Like, people aren't really going to completely just sit there and watch you for the skin. They might click along and see, well, this guy's got a rare skin, but you only need one rare skin for people to click along and see that you have a rare skin. You don't need 14 of them, you feel me? So spending loads of dollars on in-game cosmetics that you're only going to use like 5 of, usually you might use like one of them a lot, or 2 of them a lot, and the rest of them are just going to sit there. Like, let's be real, if you like one a lot, then go ahead, but try not to impulse buy. I know it's a lot of people's like problem, they have like an addiction for it, and I get that's an actual issue with some people. I know people have gambling addictions and stuff, and I don't encourage any of that. I've never made a gambling video. I've definitely done gambling on Counter-Strike, so I can't say that I'm completely, like, not guilty of it. I've lost a decent amount of money with gambling online, but, I don't have any sort of addiction to it. I learned from my mistakes, realized it wasn't a good idea. I don't really know how it works for addictions, obviously. I know it's not the same thing. You can't just say you learned from it and stop being addicted. I know that's not how it works, but, that's how it works for me, because I wasn't addicted, I don't think. And, I genuinely recommend that you don't spend too much money on in-game cosmetics, especially like a game like this, because obviously it's gonna die out eventually, and you're not gonna have half as much fun as you did like at one point. Like, I spend money on seasonal cosmetics. I think it's been a long time since I've bought an actual skin with like a decent bit of money. I used to buy knives and stuff, but I kind of see no point. I don't think Counter-Strike's gonna die anytime soon. I don't know when Fortnite dies. I'm not saying I recommend buying cosmetics in Counter-Strike, but what I am saying is that if we're getting to that point where maybe I have no real idea like what's possible, but we're getting to the point where we're choosing to play cartoon video games over realistic looking video games because we've hit the max. Like, we've legitimately hit the maximum amount of good graphics to the point where it's like, hey man, good graphics used to be real cool. It used to make a game good, but at this point, people play games with the cartoon graphics. Like this game, like, it's the most played game in the world, like, right now, and it's like super cartoony. And you've got games over here looking insane. Like, you got Fallout 4, you got VR games, you got Skyrim, you know, you got all these really good games. They look crazy, but people are choosing this, the PvP cartoony game that's RNG based. And the main reason is because it's fun. It's not too complicated, you know, it's simple. But eventually somebody will come up with another gag like this game that's just simpler and funner. You know, it's not going to stay this way the entire time of its lifespan, you feel me? Eventually somebody's going to come up with maybe a more realistic version. Maybe, you know, I guess that's kind of what PUBG was a more realistic version of the game that we already have today. But genuinely, I don't really know. I just know that if you spend a lot of money on in-game cosmetics, you'll come to regret it. That night, I probably would have preferred just spending the $20 on the Triceratops skin, as I don't use the Dark Vanguard skin at all. Seems kind of pointless. And this has been a pretty long real talk video, but I'm gonna wrap things up. And thanks for watching the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I probably sound pretty dead, but that's alright. So thanks. See you guys.